G'day sinners, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Chateau Doors. Now I know I said in my last video I wasn't going to watch any more Cadeaux, but my eye was drawn to the newest episode called Michael's Back and We're Receiving Peacocks for the Chateau. My curiosity has gotten the better of me as I wondered why Michael is back at the chateau. It is soon revealed that this was filmed pre-Dubai, which means two Cadeaux must have been filmed within days of each other. Scandalous. I thought they were filmed weekly. Feeling guilty that you're all probably waiting on my thoughts on the Dubai videos, it suddenly dawns on me that this Cadeau is actually in the correct timeline. Cadeau 1 from last week, Cadeau 2 from this week, or pre-Dubai. So I'm the one keeping to the bloody timeline. Now while my time is precious and I really didn't want to watch any more of these, I am going to take one for the team and watch this one. Because I'm bloody curious. What peacocks are they getting? Are they real peacocks? Are they paintings of peacocks? Are they... Remember that one somebody sent some fucking ornament, a garden ornament of a peacock? I saw them in my local Woolworths. I had to laugh because, you can buy them in fucking Woolworths here. Now, I need to be mindful that people sending these gifts are genuinely happy to send them. But what I don't agree with is if she doesn't encourage them to send them, they wouldn't send them. So stop encouraging people to send you these things. I remember seeing a comment ages ago, I can't remember whether it was on my channel or Stephanie's channel or Michael's channel or something, but somebody had sent gifts to the Pethricks and they returned them. And that person got upset. It cost them money because there was customs associated with it. My mother is a hoarder. I once spent a number of years living abroad and I came home and I went into a cupboard and I found about 50 swimming caps. My mother didn't have a fucking pool. So I understand hoarding tendency. I don't think Stephanie has a understanding herself. She's probably used to living around a lot of old people and they hoarded. I think it's an age thing. At the beginning of this video, they're talking about keeping an A4 size piece of fucking paper for Valentine's Day in 10 months' time. Don't encourage the hoard. Look, I'm just going to get stuck into the video because I'm ranting. Michael Potts has made a surprise visit to Lalane just for one night. I'll discuss more of that in my next video regarding the Dubai trip. I must remind everybody that this was during Stephanie's period of mourning when she was feeling low. Goody, more seeds. 2 dormice dolls holding balloons. An ornament for the hair. Some gorgeous fabric. Stephanie loves her packages tied up with string. Some sort of dish and 2 candle holders. Are they made out of clay? I can't quite tell. Oh God. 2 more brooches. Is there some sort of fucking underground movement that's going on and everybody needs to wear brooches? Have I missed the memo? Well, I have to say, this sentence has probably never been uttered at all by any other human in this entire universe.
Well, we often do end up sharing brooches.
Natalia scores herself a pottery dish, so that takes us up to 2 pottery dishes. Stephanie encourages her gift sender to start selling the candle holders in a shop as Stephanie finds them stunning. Next box up is sent from Ohio. Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, did I ever leave Ohio? Sorry about that, sinners. As you must know by now, I sometimes break into song. A little tote bag that says life is better with friends. Excluding all of the cards that feature hedgehogs, we finally get our first hedgehog ornament. 2 little hedgehog plushies, which I think are keychains. I don't know, I'm not a fucking child. Stephanie is amazed by a tea bag squeezy silicone thingy. I demand to see this in use in their next vlog, as I think we all know it is just a gadget that's going to be put into a cupboard somewhere and long forgotten. Although that gadget may have come in use when I used to work and I sit next to a fucking pig who would make his cup of tea and then take the tea bag out of his mug and then plonk it directly onto his fucking desk, and it would sit there for hours. Sorry, sinners, I was falling asleep there. Another hedgehog ceramic? Philip announces that every room in Lalane must have a hedgehog. I think he needs to revise that and make it every room must have at least 100 hedgehogs. Now, Stephanie, you may want to call that a pin, but in my eyes, that is another brooch. Now, Stephanie, you know and I know what you're holding right there. You can't say it. You can't stomach the words. Tea towel. This is a box that keeps on giving, and Stephanie is opening up something out of a Target bag, which looks to be a peacock tray. Next up is the experimental jewellery, and I note that Stephanie doesn't suggest these should be sold in any shops. Next box up is from Hawaii. Now I've always wondered how long it takes for these gifts to be shown on the Cadeau, and it may have just been confirmed when Natty mentioned that the Hawaiian lady said that she saw her in a yellow dress the week before, and Natty exclaims that that dress is her summer dress. As France is currently in spring, it suggests that these gifts were sent summertime 2022. Back to the box, and it's a macadamia nuts tea and bars of chocolate, and a notebook for Natty. Lotte Glitz has sent through some clothing. June has sent through a cross which was adorned by her uncle and she inherited. Is this a family heirloom? It obviously had sentimental value to your uncle for him to bequeath it to you. And now you've just passed it on to strangers? I really hope this is the last box. An excruciating long poem is read out. Another tote bag, that's count number 2 for anyone taking notes. Yay, first cushion cover for the vlog. And I think Jared's face says it all. Philip's got his x-ray goggles on and can see right through that thin piece of paper to identify a runner. A peacock headpiece and some long sateen gloves. A sterling silver bracelet for Stephanie's thin wrist. And finally some peacock napkin rings. Dear God, I can't believe I got through that. Everybody knows my thoughts on this. I know that the people are happy to send it. I get that. But come on. Come on. The gift senders obviously put so much thought into these gifts. They must be in shopping centres and looking at things and going, oh, this would be great for Chateau de la Lande. They really don't need it. I must now leave you, sinners, as I need to get back to the Gwyneth Paltrow trial. If any of you are also watching it, do let me know in the comments below. Did she hit him or did he hit her? Before I do go, I'll leave a couple of comments that have been left up on Stephanie's and my channel. From Jill, thank you for all your honesty. I also love Pavlovia. Meredith writes, I sent a gift. It took 9 months for them to open. I was a big fan back in the beginning. I could not believe how long it took to open it. I sent it registered mail so I know when it arrived. Steph was really gracious when she opened it on air. I am glad I sent it. No hard feelings. It was quite a while ago now. Thanks, Meredith, for leaving that comment. It's good to know that you have no hard feelings. It's evident by the notes and messages left and the gifts that are being sent that those that are sending the gifts, they put a lot of heart and soul into it. I would just hate to think that one day there's going to be an episode of Hoarders and we're going to find all of this stuff all piled high in some corner somewhere covered in bird shit.
And there was a very strange grunting noise.